of the world, thank you so much for joining me here today on Linear. My name is Claire Summer. It feels so good to be here. I'm really looking forward to doing this high vibrational reading for you. It is an absolutely gorgeous day here in England. I've got ripe apples on my tree. They ripen, this variety ripens really late in the season, so I'm excited to collect the abundance from my apple tree later on today. So yeah, let me know how your life is going down in the comments. I'd love to hear what you're grateful for today, what is making your heart sing. All right, so today's beautiful pick a card reading is how your love interest sees you. This is really exciting. We're going to see, do they see you through the lens of love? How are they interested in you? What do they think about you? What impression are you giving them? What's going on with them? So we're going to be looking at the energies surrounding that. I just want to thank my Loomies. Thank you so much for supporting me and supporting each other, my lovely subscribers all over the world. It is a joy and a pleasure to connect with you all and connect with your lives and hear your amazing stories. Okay, I'm going to insert an overhead picture of the cards for you, both with and without crystals. I've got 4 groups for you today. Group 1 is the amethyst slice. Group 2 is the amethyst cluster. Group 3 is the amethyst chevron point. And group 4 is the double terminated amethyst crystal. All right, take a moment to make your selection. I ask that you choose from your intuition. Listen to that quiet inner voice that you have to guide you through life. You might call it your gut instinct or a hunch, something like this. So just listen to that voice within you. Take a deep breath. Switch off any distractions, tune into yourself, because that is where the answers are. All right, while you do that, I will just let you know that my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love, is available through my website. It is an absolute powerhouse of information, and people in our community are saying that it is a game changer for them. So do check that out. Loads more information on my website if that resonates with you. All right, but make your selection. Timestamps are in the description box, and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 1, this is for everybody who picked the beautiful amethyst slice. Can I get that to focus? Let's see, there you go. When the light shines through it, it is really amazing, so you can see that it's quite glittery on the edges. All right, let's take a look at your cards and see how your love interest sees you. All right, we've got the 6 of Swords opening your reading, an interesting opening to your reading there. Ace of Cups in reverse. This is the Muse Tarot that I'm using today. I really love it. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 of Swords in reverse. Death in reverse. Scorpio's energy here. 7 of Wands. Knight of Swords. 7 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups. This is interesting. So, I don't know what's going on with you and your person, but it just feels like with this 6 of Swords that somebody is moving on from something, right? From another connection, from another relationship. It may be that your person, your love interest is in the process of a breakup, or perhaps they are waiting for you to break up with somebody. If you're in a situationship with somebody, or they're in a situationship, or even a relationship, because there's just this energy here of a relationship that is no longer working, right? With this Ace of Cups in reverse to the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, right? This is something where there is no more feeling left, where there is no more love left, and that just isn't working, right? So there's this energy of moving on from that. So I sense that you could be moving on from somebody else, or they are moving on from somebody else, or that's still in their energetic frequency, right? So this is interesting that there is this, opening your reading with this transition out of this energy of kind of moving on. So maybe they think that you're not over your ex, or maybe they just know that there is somebody else that you're still involved with, and they're kind of waiting for that to kind of wrap itself up before they can get close to you, either physically or energetically or emotionally, right? So I see that here. Lots of like heavy energies at the center of your reading. Two of Swords in the reverse, Death in reverse. So I feel like your person, like there's a decision that needs to be made, right? So maybe this decision is about, what we've just been talking about. Maybe they are trying to decide what to do about a relationship or a connection. Maybe you are trying to decide what to do about a situation. I feel also that they are making a decision about you. And I feel like they have decided, like they're clear in their mind about what it is that they want. And we've got this Death in reverse. This is just like, it's like there's this resistance to change. So maybe they're not doing what they need to do in order to move forward with this connection, or finishing off some sort of other relationship, which is really, whatever it is, whatever energy I'm picking up on here, is really something which has outstayed its welcome, which is really no longer serving the people who are involved in this. And this could be something that's done and dusted, but it's still like in the energetic frequency. That sometimes happens, that there's like a little bit of a time lag or like a holding on and energetically due to fear, right? So we've got this Death in reverse. Look at these cards, they're so beautiful. So there's this, there's an image on here of a spider's web. So I feel like there's a lot of different energies and a lot of different, maybe some people actually in this situation who are involved in this, who are kind of all woven together, or your fates are all woven together, or you and your person's fate is woven together. But what I'm getting from this at the center of your reading is this, like a stuckness, an inability to change, an inability to transform this situation at the moment. And this is causing a lot of stress for them with the Seven of Wands. This is causing some resistance. This is causing some stress, some resistance within themselves, like an inner struggle or an inner turmoil. So it may be that your love interest is experiencing some inner turmoil or some resistance about kind of changing the status of your connection, maybe from going to friends to in a relationship, right? Or maybe their resistance is to kind of finishing it with this other person when they know that they have feelings for you. That could be the case for some of you. It's just a general reading, not for all of you, right? So there's this resistance to kind of moving things forward, to changing at this time. At this time, and that may be something that you are picking up on. This may resonate with you. But I see, looking at the future energies, things changing. Look at this Knight of Swords. This is them coming on strong, coming in strong. Fastest mover in the tarot. I absolutely love it. So being able to overcome that stagnation, there's like a tipping point is what I'm seeing in my mind that is allows them to sort of overcome the stagnation. And I feel that it's to do with the stress of this Seven of Wands. Like it's just like there comes a breaking point. Could be a breaking point for this connection that we've been talking about. That maybe if they're involved in somebody else, or with somebody else, there is a breaking point coming. And I just see like a snap. It's like a rubber band that gets stretched more and more and more and more, and eventually it can only go so far before it snaps. And this is the thing that will change your situation. All right, so this is kind of like a lot of energies about kind of you and them and kind of what's going on. It's interesting what's coming out. I really like it for you. I really like it. So they're moving ahead quickly. They feel like you've got a lot of options with this Seven of Cups. And maybe that you're dating, and maybe that you are in a situationship with somebody else, or you're seeing somebody else, and they feel like they are just like one of many. Like, so maybe they're not sure of your feelings for them. Maybe they think that you're into them, but you're also into somebody else, or maybe other people. Maybe they think that you're very sociable, and they can't like get a handle on what it is that you want or that you are into, right? They can't get a handle on whether or not you are into them. So they see you as somebody with a lot of options. They want to come towards you. They want to be one of those options, definitely. They want to be one of those options that they come towards you. They're like, they want to be considered, right? as one of your options. So maybe that you're very popular, it may be that you're dating at the moment and seeing other people and they know this, or it may just be that you've got to get a lot of attention, you know, that you're quite magnetic in that way, or that you've got a lot going on in your life. You know, you're working towards your own goals and dreams, and you've got a lot going on in your life, so they see you as somebody with a lot of options just generally in life. But they want to come towards you with communication, they want to be talking to you, they're very enthusiastic about you. There's a lot of emotion here. They daydream about you as well. This Seven of Cups is like the energy of daydreaming. So, you know, this person who you're interested in, they dream about you. Daydream about you. They'll go off in little reveries thinking about you. Like, they might not even realise that they're doing it, but like of spending time together, or finding out more about you, or what you're like, or being in a relationship with you. I think it's really nice. And then we're closing this with the Three of Cups. This is interesting. Again, this indicates this third party situation that I've been picking up on throughout this reading, that there is something, you know, when we look at this Six of Swords, opening your reading, and then the Three of Cups, closing your reading, I feel like, you know, there's something that has to end, or there's some energy that needs to be processed before they can come forward to you. So I'm just sensing that the way they see you is just like maybe they see you with somebody else, or they don't feel like they are the your best option. Maybe they're looking at you thinking, oh no, he or she gets on better with this person, or they're better suited. They've created some sort of limiting belief in their mind where they think that maybe you're more compatible with somebody else or something like this. But again, it's this energy of kind of options, if you're having options. So I just feel like there's somebody else on the scene, or somebody else in your energy, even if you're not interested in them. And this is creating like a little bit of friction. So yeah, let's clarify with your oracle cards. Okay, we have the card Chemistry from the Romance Angels deck. I really love this. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So they are super magnetically attracted to you. They find you very attractive, all right? And they are drawn to you. That chemistry is like a spark. So there's the spark of attraction here. It feels very exciting to me, like kind of bubbles in champagne or something like that. It feels very exciting. This is an interesting card to come out. We've got Time for a Nap. This is a card number 24, which breaks down to a 6. So that may be significant to you. They may see you as somebody who likes to have lie-in in the morning, or is, but what I'm really picking up on is that they see you as someone that they can really be themselves with. It's just like they can really relax with you, right? They can really be themselves. They can kind of let their guard down. They can relax with you. They can be their true selves. And this is like a really beautiful thing, because I went for a massage the other day, and because I've had like a bit of a back problem. So I went for this massage to kind of help me out, and I nearly fell asleep. And I said to the lady, gosh, I nearly fell asleep during that. You know, do people often fall asleep? And she said, sometimes. And she said, I see it as an honour when they do, you know, that they can relax so much in my company when sometimes, you know, they're total strangers. So she sees it as like that she's done a really, really good job, you know, and that she's good at what she does, that people can really let go in her company enough to be able to sleep. So I see that here, that they can kind of let go in your company, that they feel very comfortable with you in a way that perhaps, and that's a connection that perhaps they don't have with every single person. We have the card True Offering from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. So lovely. May I release fears, illusions and addictions that keep me from my true offering. May I relax into the plan, trusting that the next steps will be shown. So they've got a lot that they want to offer you. they feel that you have got a lot to offer them, so there's like this mutual exchange here that I'm seeing. But yeah, there's a lot that they want to share with you, there's a lot that they want to offer you, and they just feel like you have a lot to offer them, like you're a catch. This is what I'm hearing, that you're a catch, you know, that you've got a lot to offer someone, which is why perhaps you get quite a bit of attention from people, right? So I think that's really beautiful. And then look at this, we have the spirit animal of hawk. So your love interest is keeping an eye on you. They may be keeping their distance, and this could be because there are other people involved or other energies involved, right, at this time. But they may not, but they are, it's like they're data collecting, right? They are watching you like a hawk. Maybe they're like hoping to hear your name in conversation. Maybe they're kind of innocently asking around about you. Maybe they are checking you out on social media and then like not interacting with it, like leaving a comment or liking, but they've been there looking. They are watching you like a hawk. And this is somebody who's got their eyes on the prize, right? And the prize is you. So it feels like they're quite pulled back at the moment. They're kind of looking at the big picture of it all. So in that big picture may involve some other people or another person, perhaps in your life, perhaps in their life. They're taking stock, they're stepping back, they're looking at the big picture, but then, you know, they're going to swoop in, and it feels very much like this Knight of Swords energy. Look at this. There's like a winged horse on this card, if I can get it to focus, and it's just kind of swooping in. So I feel like they're going to make their move. I feel like they're interested in you. I feel like it's going to come out of the blue is what I'm hearing. And there's this, you know, the hawk is very spiritual. So this is a spiritual connection as well. I see that. Like you're connected energetically, even if you may not be connected in the 3D world. And I think perhaps you may be able to pick up on that if it feels like quite a special, magical sort of connection that you've got going on. So yeah, very spiritual as well. That's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honour to read your cards. Let me know how it resonates in the comments. It's been super fun. Yeah, let me know what's going on with you. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love. I've written it from the heart, and it's been getting amazing feedback from our community. People are really loving it. You know, it's powerful information. So loads and loads of people saying, I've been doing it all wrong. I wish I'd known this sooner. I wish I'd known this years ago. All of this kind of thing. So yeah. It's cool. Check it out if it resonates. Loads of information on my website and what it is that I offer. It's all linked in the description box. I love you lots and lots. Have an amazing week, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 2, this is for everybody who picked the beautiful amethyst cluster crystal. This is a new crystal in my collection. I got it from the beautiful town of Avebury in the UK. It's a very magical place with an ancient stone circle, a little bit like Stonehenge. So it's got a very beautiful energy there. So yeah, very pleased to have that. Let's take a look then at, oh, there's some bits on my desk. Let's take a look at how your love interest sees you. I cannot wait. All right, opening your reading with Page of Wands, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, the Empress, 10 of Cups, 7 of Swords, the Star, High Priestess in reverse, Queen of Swords. Very interesting energies here. I see Aquarius energy, Pisces, Libra, and Leo's energy represented here. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. That may resonate with you. If it doesn't, don't worry about it too much. Wow, this is a powerful opening to your reading with the Page of Wands. It's like, what I'm hearing is hot like fire. Hot like fire. So yeah, there is the beautiful spark of attraction there. They really want to be flowing their energy towards you. They are definitely into you. They have noticed you, right? They've got their eye on you, they've noticed you, and they are attracted to you, okay? So they're kind of open to this connection. But I want to know what's going on with you, because this is interesting, this opening to your reading with this Ten of Wands to the Ten of Swords like this, 2 tens. Very interesting. I feel like there's something about your situation or your connection, which is like this incredible burden to them that feels like it's kind of weighing them down. I feel like with this Ten of Swords, they may have given up on you, perhaps because they don't know how to get close to you, right? So they may have given up on you. Maybe the case that you rejected them at some point in the past, or they rejected you. So there's this energy with this Ten of Swords of rejection here. It could be that they've just got a fear of rejection, a fear of you rejecting them. It may be, I feel like for some of them, it's because they don't want to lose what you've got. So maybe you've got a nice connection or you've got a nice friendship, and they're afraid of kind of messing that up or changing the dynamic, or things getting messy if they take it any further. So there's that energy around this as well, but definitely a strong energy of rejection or fear of rejection here. So I wonder if you've rejected this person in the past, or they have rejected you, or you've kind of maybe been together already or sort of tried to connect in that way, and it kind of hasn't worked out sometime for you in the past. Maybe it was right person, wrong time. I'm picking up on that energy as well. So that is super interesting. I'll just have some of my tea. Alrighty. But they are, what I'm seeing here is they're holding a torch for you. Page of Wands holding a torch for you. So they've got this attraction. But also there is love here as well with this Empress energy. Look at that. This card is so beautiful. This is the Muse Tarot, which I'm enjoying so much. I get really amazing messages from it. What was I saying? So yes, they see you as very balanced. They see you as kind of like well-rounded, like you've got it all, like you've got stuff going on in your life. This is a card of true love as well, this Empress card. This is somebody, you know, they see you as up on a pedestal. They see you as having a lot to offer. They see that you've got like a lot of potential, right? They feel very like nourished or enriched in your company. Like maybe you share a sense of humor together, or maybe like you just enjoy each other's company, or you kind of expand their horizons. You know, you're into stuff, maybe music or traveling or food or environmental issues or whatever it is that you are passionate about. You share that. It's kind of in your energy, it's in your aura, and they pick up on that. It makes them feel good, you feel good, and then they feel good. But yes, a lot of genuine love here, which I think is really nice. And then again, look at this right at the center of your reading, Ten of Cups. I love this. You can't be clearer than that, really. This is like complete emotional fulfillment that they have for you. So they've got this attraction. They've also got genuine feelings, you know, which may take time to develop, but there is that kind of seed of that there. They see you in a very positive light as being very beautiful. Like you're just like, it's like you're just their type is what I'm hearing. And there's something about you, maybe beautiful, maybe handsome, regardless of your gender. There's just something about you. They're just like, oh, you know, I'd love to touch their hair, or I'd love looking at their eyes are so lovely, or you know, they look so nice in jeans or something like this. There's just something that's just like it really floats their boat, you know. But they've got these deep feelings, you know, and this may be something that they feel right now, or that has potential to develop between you both. But they see you in high regard. They deeply care about you, and there are feelings there. You know, this is complete emotional fulfillment. This is the long term as well. And this is right at the center of your reading. So I feel that is interesting. Now, we've got the Seven of Swords here. So what is this about in this beautiful reading? The Seven of Swords energy. It may be that I feel like there's this energy that they don't know how to approach you. Because you know, on the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, it's like this little guy and he's kind of sneaking by. So there is this energy that I'm picking up on, that they don't know how to approach maybe talking about a relationship or deepening the connection, or they don't know how to approach you in general, right? But also this is my card of self-sabotage as well. So I just wonder whether something in your connection, you've kind of missed the boat a little bit, or you've been ships that pass in the night, like you see each other sometimes and you see each other around and then you connect and then you don't see each other, and you're kind of not getting on board or not being able to meet up for anything significant to do with timings or to do with other connections. Or maybe it's the case that when they are single, you're in a relationship, and when you're single, they're in a relationship, or something like this. So there's this energy here. What I'm picking up on with the Seven of Swords is that there's something that's not lining up, right? Definitely. And also this energy of self-sabotage. So it may be that they want to ask you out, but they fear the rejection. So they do that. Or like we were talking about earlier, that they don't want to sabotage something that's good, right? So there is this energy of that. So that's an interesting one. Again, look, so beautiful. The Star. True love. So, you know, there is this beautiful loving energy here. There is the energy of forgiveness as well. If there's been any difficulties or discord or anything that hasn't been completely harmonious between you both, they really want things to be harmonious with you. They see you as, there's just like this energy of kind of, with the Empress represented here as well, and the Star, of kind of wholeness, of completeness, of like them feeling like you complete them, that maybe they feel like you are a star. Maybe you've got like a social media presence, or you know, you're very magnetic to other people or opportunities in some way. They see like your goodness, you know, they see that you pour love into everything that you do in your life, and that you know, creates a beautiful life for you, and it's something that they would want to be part of. So they see you as spiritual, maybe introverted in some way, like you're kind of maybe an introvert, or you're intuitive, or you're a deep thinker. You like to ask those deeper questions of life. Maybe they see how you care for other people, your friends, how you listen to them, or the people in your family, or the elderly people in your family, that you're looking out for them, that you make time for them, that you make time for the things that matter the most, right? This is how they see you. So, but it's interesting because we've got these energies of the High Priestess in the reverse, and then the Queen of Swords. So it's just like, this really indicates to me that there's something about you that they feel is like, they feel like you're unapproachable. Maybe not like in terms of a friend or just to talk to, maybe they feel like that. It could be like an intense shyness on their part, or this deep fear of rejection, or they've got you so high up on this pedestal that they don't know what to do about it. But there's something here about you being unapproachable. So maybe they feel like if they share their feelings with you, it will be unwelcome, right? Or maybe they fear that they will get rejected, or that you will reject them again if you have rejected them in the past. Rejection always sounds quite harsh, but maybe you would just like, well, no, I can't see you because I can't go on a date with you because I'm seeing somebody, or I've got a boyfriend, or I've got a girlfriend, right? That's still rejection. So they may still be holding on to that and just be like, oh, I'm scared to go there again. Or it could be this thing like, you know, you've already tried to make it work, or you've had a little go at it in the past, and it didn't quite gel for some reason. So there is this resistance here. So I feel like what I'm hearing from Spirit is they're worried that they're going to be dismissed with this Queen of Swords as the outcome. This is kind of quite interesting. So there's something, you know, maybe they see you as a little bit fierce or no nonsense. I don't know if you have that expression in your part of the world. So I really like it. You know, where just like, if you're not interested, they're going to tell them, you're just going to tell them straight up, and you know, they feel like they can't really handle it. So you may be like, that's not what's going on with me, but that's just how they feel. You know, a lot of that could be their own fears or their own projections. Okay, this is interesting. I'm just going to clarify with your oracle cards. You've got the card Independence. Beautiful butterfly image on here from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. It says the more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for your inner child, the more freestanding you become. So maybe you've been doing a lot of inner work, you know, maybe you've been on that spiritual journey, maybe you've been caring for yourself, learning how to take care of yourself, you know, to kind of nourish yourself in all ways. I definitely sense that here with that star energy and the Empress. Maybe you've been on a bit of a journey. They definitely see you as very independent. Maybe you earn good money, maybe you earn your own money, maybe you're really quite driven, you know, towards your goals, and you've got this independence. You know how, you know, what direction you want to go in. You know how to take responsibility for yourself. You can pay your own bills. So they see this independence here, and this is maybe what makes you kind of unapproachable. Maybe they're thinking, well, there's no place for me in their life. They seem good as they are, right? We have the card Love Yourself First from the Romance Angels deck. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So again, this energy of just like them being very attracted to you because you love yourself. You love yourself, and then it makes you very magnetic to other people. It draws other people in. And I think that's been a journey for you, or it's a journey that you're on. And now you're beginning to see positive changes. So this is interesting. We have the card Why. Can you see that? It just says why. This is a card 31, which breaks down to a 4, so those numbers may be significant to you. So I feel like you're like a bit of an enigma to them, especially with this High Priestess in the reverse. Maybe you're a little bit opaque. Maybe you've been playing it really, really cool. I see that here with the Queen of Swords. Maybe you've been playing it cool and they've got no idea what's going on with you. Maybe they're asking this question, why did they reject me? Why did things go wrong? Why aren't we together? What is it that I need to do? So they're in this kind of questioning mode. They've got a lot of questions about you and about this connection. And the person, there's like a little fairy on this card who's looking into some sort of book of knowledge. So there's just like, they've got questions for you. They want to find out more. But this big question mark over this connection, over you, over how you feel, about how to approach you. Right. And then we have the spirit animal of gazelle. So nice. So I feel like they may see you as an introvert. Perhaps you're quiet. Perhaps you experience anxiety from time to time. That may be indicated here, or that could be them. They see that you've got a good tribe around you, maybe your friends, maybe your family. I think they're worried that you might take flight, like we were talking about, that, you know, you may reject them, you may take flight, or, you know, if they say, I want to be more than just friends, that you might just run away. So they've got this, they're worried that you might run away from them for some reason. And also I'm picking up that you've just got a lot of people around you, right? Maybe your friends, maybe your family, maybe your co-workers, but there's like this barrier of people between you and them. So maybe you only see them in a social setting. So it's been very hard for them to kind of get to know you. So maybe they only see you when you're in a group, or when you're with other people, or when you're at the gym, and they haven't had any time to talk to you on your own, or enough time to talk to you on your own, or a suitable time to really kind of talk about you know, what's going on with them. So that's what I'm picking up on that. That's everything that I have for you in this reading. It's been super fascinating. Let me know how it resonates in the comments. It has been my honour to read your cards. As always, it's been a lovely reading to do. I have enjoyed it so much. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love, or my lovely collection of guided meditations called BLISS Meditations. Loads more information in the description box and on my website if you want to find out more. But yes, also check out my playlists as well. You know, if you like the energy of the channel, you can spend more time here. Check out my playlist. There may be more to guide you in your situation. That is my hope, just to sort of guide you through your journey. All right, but I love you all so much. Have an amazing week, and take good care of yourselves. And I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, how are you doing? Welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 3, this is for everybody who picked the beautiful amethyst chevron point. It is very cool, very stylish, amazing bit of geology here, and very feels very magical as well. So a lovely piece of my collection. I'm going to look at your tarot cards to begin with, and I will clarify with your oracle cards, and we will see how your love interest views you. And in quite a positive light, I would say, opening your reading with the Empress, followed by the Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor, Three of Wands, Hierophant. This is the Fountain Tarot that I'm using today. All my decks are linked in the description box as always. Ten of Wands, Page of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Cups to close your reading. Look how beautiful it is. Oh my goodness. Okay then, this is interesting. I see Libra's energy represented here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, and Taurus, and Gemini. So we've covered all bases, I think, really. Look at this, the Empress to the Queen of Cups. So regardless of your gender, I mean, these are yin energies that we're looking at here. The energy of kind of trusting, allowing, of receiving. They see you as somebody with an open heart, who is capable of giving and receiving love. They see you as somebody who's very lovable. You know, maybe you're a healer of some kind. Maybe you look after children, or you love to be around children, or you're a healer, you kind of help other people out with their problems, or you offer support to other people or to your community. Just like a very nourishing, nurturing presence to other people. I feel like they see you as somebody who is very much what you see is what you get. So there's no it's like you're very authentic and you're very, very genuine, right? So there's no putting on a mask, pretending to be something you're not. Maybe it never even occurred to you. Some people go through their whole lives just, trying to live their lives for other people, or trying to please other people, or trying to be acceptable to other people. And I just think you're busy doing what you're doing, and it never occurred to you, it's never kind of crossed your mind to be anything other than who you are, right? And that light just shines through. That light is just shining through, and this is what your person is picking up on, is that you are very genuine. When you are genuine like that, it makes you very approachable. It makes you very, very warm is how they see you, kind of like just this warm energy and this openness, and it just makes you very approachable, kind of for people to come near you. So you may find that people open up to you and talk to you about things, or that they come to you to talk about their problems or to get support or something like this. They see you as gentle as well, that you have this gentleness about you, because you've got there's no kind of artifice there. There's no mask that you're wearing. It's just like this genuine energy. So a lot of love here. They see you as like a loving person, and feel like they have feelings for you as well. This is a powerful opening to your reading that we see here. Knight of Cups. Getting the word slow and steady wins the race. So I feel like you are working on something for the long term. They are observing you doing this, and I think it makes you very admirable. They can see what a hard worker you are. They can see that you are, very reliable. If you say that you're going to be at a place at a certain time, you'll be there. If you say you're going to call someone or message them, you'll do it. If you say that something's going to get done, it will get done, okay? And that is a rarity in life, and but it's something that they really respect about you, right? And they see you working towards something, maybe a project, maybe your goals, maybe something to do with your career, maybe it's something to do with a passion that you have, like your life's work that you are working towards, and that you are happy to put the work in and to do that, and they see you doing those things, and it just makes you very admirable. They're just like, it's like you inspire them to be a better person. It's just like, oh, I wish I could be like that. I wish I could have such clear vision. I wish I had a passion like that. I wish I knew which direction I was going in. So they see that. They see that you're very disciplined as well with this Emperor energy, right? So it may be that you've been quite disciplined. Maybe you're studying towards some exams. Maybe you're working your way up the career ladder. So, you know, I'm hearing that you've made some sacrifices as well. Maybe you've made some sacrifices for your family or for the greater good or just for yourself. Maybe you have to say no to going out sometimes or to spending that money in order for you to continue in the direction that you're going in. It's like you're not swayed from what it is that you truly want, not by romance, not by other people, not by other people's agenda, not by other people's ideas about what's best for you. So there's this energy of kind of discipline there. So they see like a kind of strength in that. We've got this Three of Wands. It may be that you and your person are from a different cultural background or from different places. So there may be like, there may be distance between you. For some of you, it's just a general reading. Again, there's this energy, you know, especially with the Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor here, of just kind of like you investing in yourself, investing in the future, being quite clear about what it is that you want. So they see you as like this kind of, what I'm getting is that they see you as the real deal. They see you as like a real contender for a real relationship, for real connection, for deep connection, for something for the long term, right? Not just for a fling, not just for a hookup, not just for a good time, for a long time. So they see, what I'm hearing is that they see potential for something long term here, or for a relationship or something that's quite serious. They know that this, it's just like there's something in your vibe, there's something in your energy that's just like, you know, I'm not up for nonsense, right? I'm just not up for nonsense. I don't have time for it, I don't want anything to do with it, I don't resonate with it. Maybe you did in the past, but you don't want it now. That you're just, and that makes you kind of quite grounded. Beautiful Hierophant energy here. This is, they see you as kind of spiritual. There is a lot here about this person who is your love interest and you have a spiritual connection. We've got the Hierophant. We're closing your reading with the Two of Cups. We'll talk about that in a minute. We've got the Empress. We've got the Queen of Cups. There's a lot of spiritual energy here, right? So I see this as a spiritual connection that you share, and I can really feel it. It feels very gentle. It feels like I'm seeing like a silvery cords of light that connect you both, right? So I feel like you knew each other in a past life. I feel like you feel very familiar to your person, even if it's something they can't articulate. You feel very familiar to them, and it's because of this past life connection. Or you've got like a soul contract where you have agreed to meet each other and to cross paths in this life, or to experience one another. A soul contract isn't always like a lot of painful drama, just to be clear. So, you know, and again, the potential here with this Hierophant, you know, this is the energy of commitment and of marriage. So even if that's not kind of on your radar right now, this is kind of what's in your energy, how they see you, right? That you are to be taken seriously in a love way. It may be also with this Three of Wands to the Hierophant that you are from like different religions, or you have like a different spiritual outlook on life. So there's a sort of distance between that. So maybe you're quite a spiritual person and they see that and they're maybe not so much, or it's kind of not really on their radar. So I see there's some sort of, for the longest time with this Hierophant, this has been a struggle for them with this Ten of Wands. They're carrying something with them. You know, maybe it's these feelings, maybe it's a crush that they've got on you, maybe they're not speaking up about how they feel. Maybe there is something that is keeping you apart religion or distance or circumstance that is keeping you apart with this Ten of Wands, right? And this has been a burden to them for the longest time, which is interesting. I feel like they don't know what to do for some reason. Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like, you know, they're not taking action on this. They're not messaging you. They're not coming forward. And I don't know what it is. This isn't kind of what I find, that the cards are quite literal in a lot of ways, depending on what question you ask. So I don't know why they're stalling or they're not coming forward, or why this is such an issue for them. This is definitely a block that I'm seeing. There's some sort of block to your connection. And I feel it's some sort of practicality to do with distance or money or kids or right person, wrong time, difficult life circumstances or situations, something like this. And this is kind of, it's holding them back from this union with this beautiful Two of Cups. Look how lovely this is from the Fountain Tarot. So amazing. You know, this is a soulmate connection. This is a twin flame connection. They may not describe it in that detail or in those words, but kind of this is what the energy is between you both, why you're attracted to one another. There's something about you both where you are resonating, right, at the same frequency. There's something about you where you're just like kind of in alignment and you're vibrating at the same frequency, which is why there's this attraction. I feel like they think about you a lot. And I can feel it in my heart space. They feel you in the heart chakra with this connection that you always have. This could be a twin flame situation. But again, indicating this beautiful spiritual connection that you have. So it's like you're joined in the 5D, in the spiritual, energetic realm, right? Let's clarify with your oracle cards. So you have the card Trust. This is interesting. So they see you as very trustworthy, like they would trust you with their heart, they would trust you with their word. You know, if anybody tells you something in confidence, you would take it with you to your grave. You wouldn't like use it as gossip or anything like this. You know, you'd be like, this is serious. So very trustworthy, which is nice. There's this level through this of kind of admiration that they have for you, and love as well. You know, mutual feelings here with this Two of Cups. I really like it for you. I really like it. The card Confidence. So they see you as very confident, like confident in your abilities, confident in where you're going, what it is that you're doing, that you're sure of yourself. And I think this comes from your ability to be genuine, right? So, you know, when you're just at home in yourself, you know, just happy in your own skin, that does shine through. I have the card Milk and Honey. So nice. This is a card 51, breaks down to a 6. Those numbers may be significant to you. They may show up as a sign for you. This just indicates the sweetness of life. They may see you as quite sweet, quite gentle, nourishing, or just like enjoyable to be around, a lot of fun. You know, you make them smile, you make them feel really good. They smile when they think of you, is what I'm hearing. There's a rainbow on this card as well, so a rainbow may be a sign for you as well. Okay, this is interesting. We have the card You Deserve Love. You are lovable. What's this all about, you guys? Do you feel like you're unworthy of love, or of this person's love? You know, 'cause sometimes we're just like, yeah, I'm worthy of love. And then when we meet someone that we're really, really crushing on, we're like, oh no, but I'm not worthy of this person because they're so magical. So maybe that might be a block between you and them. Maybe they feel unworthy of you because you're so magical, or you feel unworthy of them because they're so magical. Or maybe you feel like you've been unlucky in love in the past and that there isn't anybody for you, or that you're a bit weird and so no one will love you, but that's not true. Maybe you just feel like that. Look, she's got a bow and arrow here, so she's like, she is Cupid, right? So Cupid's arrow has struck. It's like you've called to one another. You have called to one another. All right, and we have the card Golden Egg. This is interesting. So this was like an animal spirit card, but this is like one of the spirit animals in this section. So the golden egg is really, yeah, it's just like what I was saying. It's a kind of message. So like, I feel like you are a messenger to them, or they are a messenger to you in some way, or vice versa. It's like you've got this message for each other, or one of you's got a message for the other, like a spiritual message for this lifetime. I don't know what it is, that's not the question that we asked, but this is what's indicated here. Again, a very spiritual card. This indicates that this is a very spiritual connection. So again, they may not articulate it in that way, they may not describe it like that, but this is how they're feeling it. There is this kind of spiritual element to it. And again, with this egg, it's like possibilities, potential, it's very spiritual. And just this speaks of the kind of connection in the 5D as well, of that spiritual connection and how you're always connected to one another. The thing with this card is that it's about like only being able to hear what the message is when you're really quiet and still. So I think in those still moments, you're kind of able to communicate with one another, maybe telepathically or through dreams or something like this. That's everything that I have for you in this reading today. It has been my honour to read your cards. If you're still with me at the end of this video, please give it a like. It's a beautiful way of saying thank you, and also to support free tarot here on the platform. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love. It's for calling that special person into your life. I've written that book from the heart. If you want to find out more, there's more in the description box and on my website, all right? But I love you all so much. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me. And yeah, have an amazing week. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, this is your reading for everyone who picked group number 4 with the beautiful double terminated amethyst crystal point. It is so lovely. It's got beautiful inclusions which just make it even more magical. All right. Okay, I'm going to look at your tarot. We're going to see the energy surrounding you and your love interest and how your love interest sees you. I cannot wait to do this reading for you. I'm so happy to be here. I'll start with your tarot and then I will look at your oracle cards to clarify a little bit later on in the reading. So opening your reading with the 8 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. That is so interesting. This 7 of Swords came up in one of the other readings in exactly the same position. Maybe group number 1, I can't remember. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and Justice. All right then, let's see. This is interesting. Libra's energy is represented here very strongly. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. That may resonate with you. Don't worry about it if it doesn't. I see they see you as someone who is working very hard to overcome some sort of loss, all right? So moving on from something. So maybe you're moving on from some sort of disappointment, okay? Maybe you lost your job, right? And you're working really hard to get over that, to kind of create positive change in your life. And to adjust to that shift. Maybe you've come out of a relationship, or maybe you've lost somebody and you are experiencing bereavement or something like this. But they see you as this person who is, whose life circumstances have maybe changed or shifted. Maybe you've had, a lot of struggles or challenges in your life, and you're working to overcome those. It could be an eating disorder or an addiction or a difficult childhood, but they know something about your story. Maybe they've heard it from someone else, maybe they've heard it from you, or maybe they've just picked up on it spiritually. But there's just something about you where you've got some grit, you've got some determination. You'll do whatever it takes, and you are going through this process. So maybe right now in your life, things are uncertain, or you are working on yourself. There is sort of this element here, you know, maybe you are getting over a breakup, maybe you have moved, you know, maybe you've moved jobs or moved locations or moved countries, you know, and in doing so that has, you know, you have had to leave some things behind you that you loved. But whatever it is, there's this like soul recognition between you and them. They recognize on the soul level kind of what it is that you're going through, or kind of what it is that you're doing in your life. Maybe other people, they live on the surface, they may not notice, they may not realize how hard it is or how hard it has been for you. But this person, this is what I'm picking up on from Spirit, they recognize this. They recognize you on the soul level. They recognize like what it is that you're going through, your energetic pattern, and they see you as someone who's moving on from a loss. Maybe you're moving on from another relationship and you've been kind of in a relationship. I'm hearing divorce as well for some of you. They see you as like a really hard worker. It's just like they see you as someone who won't let circumstances hold them back. So they see like your determination, your grit, you know, how hard you work, you know, how much you put into your family or into your career or into making ends meet or into kind of facing your challenges head on. And it makes you very admirable, right? It makes you, you know, they really respect you for it. So there's this beautiful foundation of admiration, of respect, of this soul understanding that they have between you and them, which I think is really lovely. Got the Six of Pentacles. They see you as very generous, right? They see you as a generous person, you know, generous with your money or generous with your time, you know, generous with people around you, very thoughtful with other people, which they really like. You know, they've got this kind of give and take energy, that you exchange energy between you and this person that you have. They see you as very enthusiastic about life. One of you may be younger than the other. That's represented here. You know, this is the energy of like enthusiasm, you know, the glass being half full, not half empty, you know, very optimistic, very positive. And I feel like this is like, you have this like positivity around you. Maybe it's something you've had to cultivate if you've been through difficult times, or maybe it's like an adjustment that you made in yourself, or maybe it's something that you naturally have within you. But there is this optimism, this hope, this positivity in you that is infectious. So maybe, you know, you're very playful, maybe you like children, maybe you're just optimistic and positive, and that kind of rubs off on other people, right? And they see that you've got like this great interest in life. Many people out there are very jaded, you know, and you're just not like that. And they see that as like, what I'm hearing is like refreshing, or like a breath of fresh air. There's something about you that's just like a breath of fresh air in their life. Maybe you have wiped away some of their jadedness about life. Maybe you're just like, I feel super great, I love life. Maybe that's after everything that you've been through. The contrast creates, you know, you're able to recognize your blessings. And it may be the case that some of that is rubbed off on your love interest, on your person, your optimism, your enthusiasm, your positivity, your hopefulness. Maybe just the lens through which you see life, the way you see the world is different to their perception of how they see life and the world because of their own experiences. And you really kind of like open that up for them, help them to see things in a different way. They feel very buoyant when they're with you, is what I'm hearing. Like you kind of lift them up, you lift their spirits. Maybe you just like to have a good laugh. You don't take life too seriously. You don't take yourself too seriously. You remind other people not to take them too seriously or life too seriously, because you know it isn't worth it at the end of the day. I feel like this attitude has come from your past experiences. It may be something you've cultivated, you know? And then we've got the Seven of Swords. So I feel like they see the struggles that you have had in your life. You know, maybe sometimes it feels like one step forward, two steps back. And again, they recognize this on a soul level. This is an energy of self-sabotage with the Seven of Swords right here. So Okay, sorry, I'm just getting some messages. So it could be that you or your person is prone to self-sabotage, or like just having down days, like imposter syndrome, like, oh, I'm not good enough for this, or this is too much of a struggle. That may be some of it. And also this is a card of deception as well. So I don't think like there's any like dark shadiness here. It's not what I'm picking up on, because obviously it's supported by these other energies. So I'm not picking up on any kind of shadiness, but maybe there's this energy of deception, you know, maybe you're deceiving yourself about, you know, not having a clear vision about who you are, what it is that you have to offer. Maybe you feel like you have to put on a little bit of a front to other people, maybe at work or something like this. Maybe you're very different at work to how you are at home or with people that you trust and feel safe with, right? So maybe not everybody gets to see the real you, and that is absolutely okay, that you save that for certain people or for special people or for people who are closer to you. That is absolutely okay. To do that. So I see that here, but your love interest sees you. They see the real you. Even if you try and hide, they see the real you. So that's what I'm picking up on here. And this self-sabotage is just like, it's like undermining yourself in some way. So maybe sometimes you doubt yourself, or you doubt your ability, or you like give yourself away about how you really feel about yourself by making jokes about yourself or putting yourself down. Not often, just sometimes, but it's just something they've noticed in you. But look at this. 10 of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups. So they see you as like their perfect 10. Like there's like a completeness here, isn't there? So this is like fulfillment. This is about the long term. So they take you very seriously. They take your feelings seriously. They take this connection seriously. They see that you've got long-term potential. They feel a lot of fulfillment when they're with you, a lot of emotional fulfillment with this Ace of Cups. So they do have love for you. They do have feelings for you. And I feel like you are their perfect 10. I love it so much. I love this for you. It's so nice. And also they see you as somebody who's like filling up your own cup, like who knows how to live life, who knows how to take care of themselves in whatever way, maybe with boundaries, maybe with self-care, you know, doing your yoga, your meditation, eating well, you know, just living a good life. They see that. They see you as someone who knows how to love themselves. So, and maybe that's something that you've had to learn about as well. But I love this combination for you. It's really nice. And then closing your reading with Justice. So they see you as very balanced, as very fair, right, about life. Maybe you listen to both sides of the story. Maybe you're very non-judgmental. You just kind of let people be who they are. You know, you are who you are, and you let other people be who they are and show up as they are. It's a good way to live life. You may work in the legal profession. You may be going through some legal processes right now, which they know about. There's a lot of balance here. And also this can indicate, especially with this Ace of Cups and this 10 of Pentacles, this could indicate a long-term relationship, long-term potential, or even, you know, a commitment like a marriage, something like this. So that's how they see you. Let's clarify with your oracle cards. All right, this is interesting. Wow. We have the card Passion from the Romance Angels deck. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So, you know, you bring them a lot of joy. They feel a lot of passion towards you. So, you know, this could be like attraction and lust that they feel towards you, but just kind of like enthusiasm as well. That sort of passion as enthusiasm. So they have enthusiasm for you and for this connection, you know, wherever it is that it goes, wherever it leads. You know, they're passionate about it. And they see you following your passions as well. So, yeah, I really like that for you. Excuse me. We have the card Happy, Happy. I love this deck. I can't remember what it's called. It looks like this. I think it's the Wisdom Oracle. This I love. It's a 26, breaks down to an 8. Those numbers may be significant to you. There's a little hummingbird represented on here, so that may be a sign for you as well in your connection. But yeah, happy. So you make them feel very happy. Like we were talking about with this Page of Pentacles at the center of your reading, it's like mirroring those energies. So you make them feel really good, you make them feel really happy when you're together. There's a lot for you to share, for you to enjoy, and they see you as like a happy, optimistic person. So I think that's nice. We've got the card Solitude. Once you embrace the inner divine and your own sacred solitude, the right people arrive at the right time, exactly on schedule, without forcing. All right? So this indicates to me that you may be an introvert, or maybe you just get replenished in your own company. Sometimes you need a bit of time to yourself. Your person, your love interest really respects this, or has kind of picked up on this from you. Other people may not notice. This is from the what's this? I think it's the Gaia Oracle deck. I'm not sure. So yeah, it may be that you are single at this time with this Solitude card. It could be that you're single right now. This card has daffodils and ferns and butterflies on it, so they may be a sign for you with this connection as well, which is really lovely. Could just be that they feel like, you know, you may be single but kind of happy being single. Maybe they've picked up on that maybe you're not really looking for anything right now because, you know, you're busy working or kind of processing something. Maybe they're waiting for you to be single if you are in a connection with somebody else. And then we have the animal spirit card of Moth. So this person, your love interest, is drawn to you like a moth to a flame. Absolutely. So this is a card of inspiration as well. They find you very inspiring. Maybe it is, maybe they find your life journey very inspiring, or your attitude to life very inspiring, but they're really drawn to you. Like you are a little light in their life, and maybe you are in and out of your life, each other's lives a little bit. In some way. Maybe it isn't like a 100% solid connection or where you see each other all the time. Maybe you see each other sporadically. Maybe you go your separate ways, but then you come back. It's like they're always drawn back to you. It's like you're their true north, or you're like a little magnet that kind of draws them in, right? So, and there's this level of attraction here as well, like with this passion card. This indicates that, you know, they're very attracted to you, all right? So yeah, I think they're very attracted to you. They're very enthusiastic about this connection. And, you know, they see this long-term potential here for, you know, they take you very seriously. And, you know, they've got these genuine feelings for you is what I'm hearing with this Ten of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups to the Justice. This is genuine feelings. So yeah, that's how your love interest sees you. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful time and energy with me. It's been a super interesting reading. Let me know how it resonates. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. It's a beautiful way of saying thank you and also supporting free tarot here on YouTube, all right? If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful book, Attract Soulmate Love. It's for becoming magnetic to that special person, whether you have met them yet or not. It just makes you magnetic to soulmate love, all right? Loads of powerful information there. More about it in the description box and on my website if it resonates for you. But yeah, have an amazing week. I'm sending you lots and lots of love, and I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye.